Mon. Yes, we're back for more Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, and bit of good news on the evolving stuff front. We're actually a bit farther ahead in getting through all... Why is this not in battle order? Oh, sorted by level, duh. Sorted by party.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did some training for everybody while we were behind people's backs, and we've got a few more Mega Digimon to go around.
Oh, yeah.
And now I actually do have to move stuff out of the party.
Again.
Yes, we want the whole Platinum Lumamon spam the stuff that we've got in here. We're actually going to be training up a Mastemon for later, so we pulled up an Angelomon and a spare Lady Devmon. We went the full Agunimon Lobomon route. And who else do we have in here right now? Him with the goggles. Poseidon is actually really damn good from what we tested out. Zarabun, the full Durandamon, mega level, giant, eye on my bone of my sword Digimon stuff. Actually, I haven't even in the chat yet. Nobody in the chat yet.
That's it. Like, there's on YouTube it says people are watching, but...
Yeah, no, I guess nobody's commenting yet.
Yeah.
It's early.
Yeah.
We actually started a few minutes early this time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got that. We got commenters now. So, yeah, we're going to go and explore Sector 5, aka Carthage, a bit before we move on to more missions, simply because I want to actually do that. Actually, I just realized we need to go back to Digifarm as we got a farm development completed. Suffice to say, it's been a hectic week, and I'm glad to be able to get back to this.
Oh yeah, it's always, these streams are always fun.
Set them to develop again. Let's try a 10,000 yen item. Just gotta confirm that the leader is a builder. Leader is a builder. I've actually found the beast spirits in territory battle after Rie makes the world go to shit. Somehow that does not surprise me, and thank you for the heads up, but I like doing the domination battles are the one I like, so territory battles are the more irritating one of the two, so we'll see. Yeah. But anyways, on to Eden Floor 5. We're going to grab all the items over there, and then do more side missions. Because there are always more side missions.
Yeah, like, after the last week's stream, we discovered that we can actually go here now. So to keep it a surprise for you guys, we just
didn't collect anything yet.
Yeah, like, we literally spent, like, a lot of time in just this one little section and just ran around in circles.
And fought a crap ton of Inframon. Like, a ridiculous amount of it. I forgot to turn the battle animations back on. News to the channel! Welcome to watching us, Dragon Master. XYZ. Exceed? Either or. See, I love Lady Devimon because of that.
Oh, what, her special ability?
Yeah, we'll get the animation going.
It's been a while. I forget, what's that, B-lady's name? The one with the buttons in her hair?
Faye?
Yeah, Faye. Yeah, she's gonna see her Tiger Vespermon and go like, nice.
But from Josie in the chat, I know that Ari said that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie Dark Side Dimensions follows the manga timeline, not the anime. It said that in a magazine about the movie. Yeah, but there, aside from it doesn't even really show the Pegasus as dead stuff, so it doesn't exactly apply, because there's no conflict between the anime and manga timelines, with the exception to, like, not acknowledging a few people died. It's, like, pretty much the only difference. Okay, there's an unlock.
I think we want to copy and paste.
No, it's the unlock thing. Make delete floors.
Not high security.
Or it's an unlock thing.
Maybe it is code scan.
What do I need for that? Player. Hacking skill. Code scan. There is Digimon, which is a data type.
We have a data type in our party?
How did Pegasus come back in GX then? Dark Side of Dimensions wasn't written yet.
What the heck? I'm sorry.
That happens in Sector 5.
Man, Digivolution is weird. Sometimes you can become an ultimate Digimon and just...
Technically not a spoiler, Gregory Spring, but you're just on the borderline of that. And yes, please stop talking about Dark Side of Dimensions. We'll be getting to that later this year. Do you guys hear the news that 4K Media is dubbing Brains? Unfortunately, because TV Tokyo, Studio Gallop, and NHC can still not get the license away from them. They're skipping the rest of ArcV to do it, and they're doing a special promotional event for it by re-releasing Yu-Gi-Oh! Pyramid of Light to theaters, aka the movie everybody hates because it's just that awful in the 4Kids cut.
In 4K, which nobody asked for.
Absolutely no one asked for this.
Like, did one person ask for it? And they're
Negative
like,
one person asked for this.
Negative one person. I'm imagining they were at the board meeting. It's like, who's asking for this? I want it! Oh, see, somebody said that they wanted it.
It's like, it's not even been a full year yet with the series, so it doesn't even make sense for them to do it other than to skip past... Than to skip past the Arc 5 stuff that they can't adapt due to their fucking policies. So it's like, it has an ongoing story. If they stop where they are, they're not going to have a complete story. Not like that stopped them before. But it's like, it just... Everybody hates when they do this. Why can they not be self-aware just fucking once, own up to the fact that their policies won't work, and just close out a series properly?
I think we have a Dorumon.
Yeah, Dorumon. Yeah, that can probably fit in the party now.
Yep. So we can, like, actually use those abilities. Well, it's not like, you know, Frank is, like, I'm not terribly upset because Frank has overall been, I don't want to say, you know, shite, but it's definitely, like, subpar.
Make sure to use the visualizer here. We can't because we don't have the appropriate Digimon in the party for it to trigger.
Ooh, we got Nano Machine Break 3.
Level 3.
On.
What the... Like, we literally already tried it and it doesn't work. Visualizer. Have a data Digimon at champion level or higher. It's a good thing we're going back for them right now because we now have the memory space for them.
Jenny and Telemon got kicked to death.
5D review. I got literally every Digimon in the field guide and service with one of my first playthroughs. Is New Game Plus worth it? Aside from deciding to play through the story again, yeah, that's pretty much what the New Game Plus is there for. To just replay the story again with everything already unlocked. To enjoy the story, enjoy the missions. That is the entire point of New Game Plus. Or at least that should be the entire point of New Game Plus. There should not be a purpose to making a New Game Plus that makes you replay the goddamn game to finally actually complete it. I hate it when New Game Plus things do that.
Yep. Like, a New Game Plus should be the time when, like, you get to go through the story.
It should be easy mode for just enjoying the game with everything you got before. But yeah, like, no, stupid companies don't understand this about it.
Yeah, just laughing about, like, how things that gave you trouble before are now trembling before your, you know... Is, Garugamon a champion level?
Champion level data type, or at least it should be. Yep. So now we can actually use the date visualizer and that stupid unlock thing.
Only Tiger Vespa can clock up.
Eh. Darkness lies ahead. Yeah, we kind of ended up in a bunch of black holes. I'm glad the Cyber Sleuth series does New Game Plus correctly. That's the thing, Bandai usually does New Game Plus correctly. It's like it's one of the things their the companies that develop games under them don't screw up. Like, .GU's New Game Plus doesn't give you everything, because that was around the time that New Game Plus things started to become regular, but it's like, it gives you the boost to leveling and boosts to items for imports. You don't have to start with the boost to leveling, and in fact, I consider it to kind of screw the game up.
Ooh, snap, skull, Greymon.
This game fixed my one problem with the first game. You can run. You could run in the original, too. Like, you could run in the original. R1 was escape in the original as well. Dragon Ball Fighters is sold really well. That's good to hear. We played it last week. We'll probably be getting to it down the line once our other roommate is here, and, you know, we, get the time available to it. So, yeah, we will be returning to it. Ooh, especially with the Season Pass stuff. We gotta see how that plays out.
Yeah, can't wait to see, like, what characters they introduce.
Do you guys know that the Digivice Burst toys, there's a Splendimon, Kentarasmon Burst mode? Why is that not on the anime? Sleep Near... Was the Sleep Nearmon the English name? Because I never saw much of Data Squad at all.
Oh, let me look it up.
Because I'm pretty sure it's always been Kentarasmon. What's that on the anime? Because it's not canon.
Is it... How do you spell that? To the research! Man, we get levels.
Kentarasmon is a holy... Yeah, that's the... Yeah, that's who I think it is. Ultimate Colosseum, Kentarasmon Burst. Yeah, it only exists in the VPET. Okay, they spelled it wrong too. That's why I was confused. Kentarasmon is the English one that I'm more used to hearing. The actual name is Sleepmon, short for Sleep Near, which is probably where the confusion came up. Sleipnermon, Sleep, S-L-E-I-P-M-O-N, Sleepmon. I'm looking, it's exactly at the kana for it.
One more level and Ryuga can go Mega.
Yep.
New game, what? Friendship DX. What kind of friendship do you have? I got the deluxe package, okay.
I'm expecting Coronamon for DLC eventually as a Palmon and Diamond actually have a fusion. This is news to me. I love those two and I did not know they fused.
They can fuse?
I'm looking this up immediately. In fact, I'm still amazed Coronamon and Apollomon were in the, This is apparently so news that it is not in the database. Maybe it's on the other database. On Wikimon. Like, there's like 2 or 3. Okay, Grace Novamon. That is apparently a new thing.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
That is amazing.
Like, just when you think things look awesome already, they will find a way to make it even more awesome.
It's like, I wish I could put this in the chat because it is legitimately...
That is like RPG levels, final endgame armor levels of badass.
Actually, I'm gonna copy pastes for people who actually haven't seen it. So, actually, does my chat even allow me to... Yeah, there it goes to the chat. It was made for this game. Huh.
Well then.
May's first appearance as a sprite pixel for the Digital Monster Versus 20th at a Bad Eye livestream event without having an official art during its announcement. Wow. The site I'm looking at apparently has no information about it being in anything outside of just one VPET animation, so it's not actually been advertised for Hacker's Memory yet. But if it becomes DLC, we are doing that. We are so absolutely doing that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got another little data packet guy right there.
Yeah. Because I freaking love those two Digimon. Like, I can't gush enough about how much I enjoyed Digimon World Dusk and Dawn. And those were... They were the second... Technically, they're different versions of the same game, but they at least provide different perspectives of the same story. Kind of like, how... Ruby and Sapphire amalgamated the story... Had two divergent stories, but then were amalgamated into Emerald.
Oh, don't forget the visualizer.
It's kind of like that.
Right now, I'm just having, like, the Hoenn trumpets blast in my head right now.
Because Hoenn is best region. Digimon and Telemon. Yeah, see, the thing is with my Digimon knowledge is I don't keep active track of the series anymore. I freaking love the crap out of it, but it's like, there's too much, and it's not all in the anime.
Yeah, like, there's just so much info that comes out, there's so many new Digimon. Like, I mean, with how busy we can be, like, it's hard to... It's amazing that we even know what we know.
Yeah, I would love the... I would absolutely love it if it got added to this game, though.
I love how she blows a kiss
Maybe in the next one.
Yeah. I love how she blows a kiss right before dropping rocks in your face.
She's flirty.
Yep.
God damn, can you take punishment?
Well, we aren't exactly healing with, like,
Craniummon X Antibody and Sleepmon X Antibody. Doesn't surprise me, there's a lot of X Antibody variants. Sleepmon actually wasn't a Digimon when the whole X Antibody thing came around, so... I mean, they haven't done X Antibody variants in a while, to my memory.
Oh, looks like Ryuga's ready.
Ryuga's ready and Dorugamon is ready, so we will wrap her up over here and get on the ball.
Well, I know there's like a robot guy around here somewhere, so we should... Oh, there he is. We should go help that little robot man out.
Where?
No, you see, like, where that little Wi-Fi signal is? He's, like, right over there. See?
Oh, I see it. It was like he was standing by a thing.
I
think that's where the memory is, though. So we gotta repair him anyways.
Yep.
Type 17.
Yep,
Active memory number 8.
Ready point B. Ooh. And we got another little cool treasure chest, man.
It changes the nature of the Digimon search.
Oh, that's one less thing we have to buy.
Where's Chaosmon X Antibody? Yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. Except you're thinking of Chaos Drummon. At least I'm pretty sure they made Chaos Drummon because Chaos Drummon X Antibody is like gigantic cannons on his back. Oh yeah, Habu did reveal that Hacker's Memory is made to keep Digimon fresh in our minds. They're working on a new Digimon story game as we speak. Awesome, because I think we discussed this before, but I did not like Digimon World Next Order. So, and historically, the Digimon story series have sold outstandingly. So, I hope that they kind of keep this engine of the battle system, kind of these animations and character models, maybe clean them up a bit, but they give us a new environment to do them all in. That won't just be another side story.
I guess it's way easy to find, like, giving enhancements to this battle system, but, like, this battle system, to me, is, like, so, not necessarily the most perfect one I've seen, but it's so polished that, Like, it doesn't really need much fixing, just...
Well, you know when we turn off the animations, it's dead on the exact same thing we had from the DS games.
Yep.
Just with, you know, animations instead of slightly moving sprites. Chaosmon is the fusion of Bancho, Leomon, and Darkmon. Actually, there are a bunch of Chaosmon fusions. It's like, one of the ones we're going to be going for in a bit is Chaosmon Valdurarns, which is the fusion of Bancho, Leomon, and Valdurmon. They're, Bancho, Leomon, Darkdramon, Valdurmon, and I'm forgetting the last one actually goes to a Ultimate Chaosmon, if memory serves, is the name. Chaosmon. I actually still have the wiki pulled up. Any Digimon... Yeah, Bancho, Leomon, Darkdramon, Mercurymon, Sleepmon, or Valdurmon are the things that go for it. And Ultimate Chaosmon is exactly Bancho, Leomon, Darkdramon, Sleepmon, and Valdurmon. So, actually, why is that Digimon not in the game since all of those are in this game? Is it...
Yeah,
could it be...
That is a weird kind of design, though.
It's notoriously unstable. I'm gonna post the link in the chat because...
Well, I mean, obviously it's Ultimate Chaosmon, like... You know, regular Chaos, you're fine, but when you go Ultimate Chaos, oh boy.
You know, it is kind of strange. This is another Digimon that would make sense for this, but I guess it can't be, Oh, yeah, it was in Crossmore. It was in Cross Wars?
It was in Cross Wars? Well, to be fair, it's Cross Wars.
To be fair, it is Cross Wars. And is born from a forced separation of Z Millenniumon. Is defeated by Shotmon Cross 7 Superior Mode. Again, unsurprising.
I mean, I don't mind the idea of Shoutmon, it's just... I don't know. Cross Wars is just...
Yeah,
oh,
no.
Oh, look, we got a little teleporter thing right here. Cool.
Yeah.
The lab!
Too big a fusion? Yeah, that might be the reason. It might just be they can't do the whole, the 4-point DNA Digivolution with the, Digivolution system. Actually, they could, technically, if you had all of them listed like they usually do.
Alright, so let's see what Ryuga... Oh,
Still not ready. We're close, though. I'm pretty damn sure at that point that's Goldramon.
Yeah.
Please don't tell me in the chat. Here, though.
Let's see what this guy is. Ryuga, Digivolve 2. Oh, yes. Look at this greatness.
I have no idea what this is.
No, we looked it up last week.
Actually, I think we did.
But I forget what its name is.
Divine Dragon's Lash.
Which thing? Let's go. Yeah, quick to the Pokédex. Or, I mean, the field guide.
Mega...
Wind? And no, it's a wind.
Slayer-Dramon. Right, that was it.
Still, that sword looks amazing. I love it when swords do that.
Increases speed and damage dealt by wind skills by 10%. Slayer-Dramon, the Lord of the Sky.
Honestly, when I heard Slayer-Dramon, I immediately thought of Lena Inverse.
Yeah. It does seem like it would be positively metal. Da-da-da-dun!
Oh, we can't go to Dora Greymon just yet. His defense isn't quite there.
Defense is 3 points off.
So,
it's not bad.
We don't have to... The Dora Greymon looks funny to me.
Yeah.
If I can't go any higher.
Isis has a bit left yet to Lotus spawn.
What's her intelligence like?
Intelligence 1 of 10.
Oh, that's not bad. 10,
yeah.
like 10 more levels.
Not long.
Not bad.
And Isis is... Intelligence 170, Intelligence 150.
That's about right.
It'll take a bit... We'll need to over-level her a bit.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Never hurts to over-level.
Yeah. And we've got Space In for 14.
So who should we put into our little collection of friends?
They're building something right now.
Yeah, Farm Island 2. We can't take away from Island 2.
I'd like the Lady Devon and Angelmon we're going to fuse in a Mastimon to stay at even levels. So we're over here. Magna Angemon. It's not Ramon. Yeah, let's shove Magna Angemon into the party.
Magna Angemon, also known as Deus Ex Machinamon.
Also known as Deus Ex Machinamon. Bashina.
I still find the I know I keep saying this, but I can't say it enough. I love the idea that these mega level Digimon are so powerful, yet we're sticking them in a farm to just like do manual labor. Or goof off, I'm not sure what they're doing.
Command investigate. I'm surprised that Slaydron's in Royal Knight. He would fit pretty well. I'm pretty sure we filled in all the Royal Knight rankings, though. Okay, I'm gonna just use an item to gate us back to the thing.
Entrance.
Pretty sure we had a few of these.
Export.
Party dungeons simpler. Technically, Slaydron breached my fuse in Xmon. Yes, we know that. It's been said several times in the chat already. Like, guys, please check the chat before you post something. It's not difficult net etiquette. The Imperialmon Biometal made by Tony Case on DeviantArt for all the Pokemon Biometals. No, I don't look at that kind of stuff anymore. It really doesn't appeal to me. And of course, we got a new items. Let's check out the item search stuff. It's like, we gotta go through all this anyways. They don't exactly take long. And I forgot that the case was listed. Damn it. Keep doing that. Under Kowloon 2. That hacker? I guess.
Yeah, that guy. What guy? You know, that guy. I mean, this is a simple little... We're in under Kowloon, so we should be able to find something. Oh, we can only do one at a time.
They can only do it on the field reaction counter crap. Really wish that wasn't a thing.
Yep, we got a Avast installed, so we're good.
Avast?
Or whatever security program. Internet security?
Person. Biometal is in Mega Man ZX. Yes, I know what that is.
Yep.
Yes, who are your most disliked Digidestined? Davis. I really don't think that needs more explanation. I mean, there's a reason I only ever refer to him as Daisuke Motomiya normally.
I mean, to be fair, like, who actually really likes Davis? Like, or I mean, not you, Davis, I mean, Daisuke, whatever. Like, cause, even when I rewatched 02, I was like, why is he in this, like... There's not really much to the guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Rio is there because his game existed.
You know, even with our security program installed, how are these little babies getting in? I have no idea.
They probably slip in unawares because they're expecting something larger.
The Street Fighter movie. Come here to find a madman or to fight a god. I wonder if that message we just got was letting us know that the research guys like developed something.
What is my opinion on Masaruke Marcus Daemon? Honestly, what I've seen of Data Squad, I don't hate the guy. It's like, I'm annoyed with his general archetype of the dumbass hero character that Toei so overabuses. But honestly, the guy gets a ridiculous amount of flack. It's like, when I recorded the Data Squad game, it was like, I was almost always taking his side. So it's like, you know, it's one of those exceptions to the rule on my hatred of idiot protagonists, where that he's not actually a dumbass.
Yeah, he may be hot-headed, but he's not, you know, a stupid, like, the minute a hot-headed character becomes an idiot, like, all the time, that's when it becomes annoying.
Personally, it's essentially what Kieran says. Marcus is awesome, but that scene from Cross Wars ruined him because, yeah, people who aren't familiar with him, they get that impression of him where they think he can take down Megas single-handedly, which, no human should be able to do that.
No, like, I mean, like, with Marcus, the thing about him that I, you know, always liked was, I always took, like, him running out to the Digimon and punching him as, like, a sign of bravery. It's like, dude, this guy has guts. He doesn't, like, run away from his giant monster attacking. No, he, like...
And it's actually an aspect of his character that is actually a bit lost in the dub, apparently, because, you know, I think we discussed this in a previous stream. He's a Yankee. He's a Bancho, like Bancho Leomon. He's a delinquent with a code of honor that kind of gets into gang fights. Schoolyard gang fights. Oh, speaking of, you guys are all gonna probably love this when we get to doing the Data Squad game, but you're all probably asking about that game. Does Marcus still punch the Digimon? Yes, he does.
Punch all the Digimon! Plus, like, Data Squad has, like, some, you know, pretty awesome designs, all things considered. No,
you all know my opinion on Shine Greymon and Rise Greymon as superior, ridiculously superior.
Fox Galgamon is just awesome from, like, this is, like, what a little kid would think of. He's a wolf man, he has a jetpack, he has a wrestling belt on his chest, and he has metal, you know, rocket gloves.
How is he still the speedy one? He's the most weighed down. How is he outpacing the sleek, buff dragon with rocket booster, with the airfoil on his back?
Well, you see, character, like, TV trope-wise, I believe he is what's considered the blue Oni, so therefore blue means you go faster.
But in Japan, something that's red goes 3 times faster than anything else. It's the Char Aznable effect.
I want that to be a speed stat, like an actual effect in a video game, like how fast you're going. I'm going Char Aznable fast. Oh god, man.
Transam! Actually, why did that never figure into Build Fighters?
What, like the Char Aznable?
No, Transam. For anything based off of the 00 mecha. And I know it's a God Mode power-up, but it works through their Plavsky particle system, just burning their power faster if it's going to be augmented that much.
Build Fighters is so good.
Build Fighters is interesting.
Yeah, the first season I find, like, excellent because it has, like, a lot of tropes and cliches, but it somehow...
Tropes aren't bad, it's just a matter of how they're used.
Right, like, I don't want to say they are played straight, but they are played, like, innocently enough that this is, like, I enjoy watching it, you know? But it's, like, it takes watching the second season.
The second season has the whole team dynamic, which improves things versus the partnership of the guy that can actually do stuff and the guy that actually builds stuff.
Well, I actually disagree because I watched through all of season 2, like, really excited, but I honestly felt, like, let down at points because of how, like, once they got into a tournament area, they didn't really go anywhere, and it didn't really feel like they could explore the characters as well as, like, you know...
They could have.
Right.
Yeah.
And plus, honest to God, this is going to sound really, not not cheesy, but, like, kind of shallow. But I watched that, and like once they introduced this one character who was using like the certain fighting style, and I was like, oh man, is this guy gonna show up? Is he gonna show up? And somehow, someway, Domon Kashu appeared in the last second in like the last episode, and I'm like, you tease this the entire season, and you wait until now to reveal this, you monster.
It's the Smallville ending. Smallville ending where, you know, the last scene is him opening up the shirt to do the full Superman appearance and it's the Batman shirt.
Yeah, you see, the reason why it's so disappointing is because they hint this since the first episode with the, you know, Bill's burning Gundam, and it's like, oh no, you're not talking about what I think you're talking about.
Well, to be fair, the burning is just clearly a reference to the English importation of the anime.
Absolutely, it's just...
So it's not actually referencing the God Gundam, even though through the similarity.
Right. No, like...
It's just a fandom in-joke for a lot of people.
Yeah. It's just that, like... I don't know, it's just that with Build Fighter Season 2 being as kind of like meh as it was, I was looking for any reason to get excited for it, and like, yeah.
Fireball Disaster asked if I played the Gundam Breaker games before. I sadly only ever got the game demo for the PS3. I didn't actually end up getting through all of them because honestly, the last Gundam game I played through all the way was Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, and honestly, even though it added the 00 suits, I didn't like it as much as the second one. It's gonna be a bad day for you.
For you, it was the worst day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday.
Actually, we're going to be doing something with G Gundam later this year, though not in the form you will expect it at all. It's like something that'll require clip references to it quite a lot. I'm not giving you guys any spoilers to what it's going to be because, yeah, it's actually hilarious in hindsight when you realize what it was.
Yeah. I know I see this time and time again on these streams, but I fully acknowledge G Gundam is by no means...
G Gundam is absolute camp, but if you buy into the silliness of it, it's absolute glorious.
Right, like, I live for that kind of stuff because, you know, I can easily go and find, like, a serious anime that, like, delves into the themes that are very interesting and are very worth the watch. But sometimes I just want to, like, slightly turn off my brain and just watch, you know, Street Fighter, but with giant robots punching each other.
It's like the Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory clip. A little nonsense now and then is cherished by the wisest men. You even do the lyrical bit with that. And it's like, it is the right type of ridiculous. Because it's like, it never once blinked at the camera to acknowledge how silly the entire thing is, because, you know, it is a bit of social commentary in there, too, with the whole,
right, cause, like,
Gundam fight.
Yeah, because, like, the whole, like, you see, that's what the other thing about it.
It's a different form of commentary on the anti-war narrative Gundam usually presents. Whereas the Build Fighter series seems to be playing into that in they just spirit competition manner with the whole gunplay engine.
Yeah, like, I mean, the whole reason, like, a lot of the villains' plans are kicked off is because they are sick and tired of, like, planet Earth being used as a punching bag for, like, these conflicts. And by the end of the series, they never, I like the fact that they never actually outright say if one side was right or 100% wrong.
Yeah, it's like, it's a better system, but it just wrecks something in the interim, and they don't ever give enough time for the recovery they should, even though that, you know, if they limit things to just certain arenas, I think that would fix the entire fucking problem, instead of having them, you know, come out of nowhere for their survival rounds.
I mean, come on. How can you hate a series where there's a guy named Master Asia and there's a scene where two dudes punch a skyscraper out of their way? Like, that is a thing that... Well, okay, not so much punch, they more like do a slight punch, but still.
What do you think would be Chica Christie's Mega? From this, like the girl that keeps contacting us, or Wait, Christy, is that Masaru's sister? It's like, I'm not familiar with Data Squad.
We looked it up. I think that's who they're talking about.
Yeah, if we're referring to Chica from this game, from Hacker's Memory, then we're not there yet. If I could turn any game to a gashot, what would you use? It's hard to say because RPGs are already represented by the tattle line.
Yeah, Chrissy is from Data Squad. She was,
younger sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would never see her getting, like, a Mega or anything. Like, if anything, like, she's one of the few human characters that I can see, like, not really having a Digimon and that being perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I didn't really watch Data Squad. I've just played the frickin' game and caught a few episodes because the reason I didn't watch it was because it was on Disney at the time where I didn't have access to Disney. I have yet to even get I don't think I even really have the series seeded or torrented at all because there's not actually a home release for it. So pretty much all I have are clips I got from YouTube.
And what's even crazier is that, true story, like, what's funny is that, it's funny that you mentioned that, but I remember distinctly watching Frontier a few times on Disney not Disney XD, like, it was Jetix, I want to say. And I was like, there's a new Digimon series? Why did I not hear about this? Like, I didn't know this was a thing. And then it was always at a weird time slot, and it was never on all the time, so I was going, like...
Yeah, that was basically my experience. The only thing I'm familiar with the Sabers Digimon is the Dusk and Dawn games.
And then when, like, Sabers and when Data Squad came around, I was like... What?
I mean, I got the PS2 game simply because it was released at the same time, and I didn't know it was actually attached to anything until I actually played the freaking game. I thought it was an original story. Then I came back, put in a little research time, and found out, oh no, this is connected to a TV show that I can't watch because I don't have that channel.
I think I actually watched Data Squad through, like, either an anime website or YouTube. Like, I want to say YouTube.
She had a Beelmon that became an Aquilamon and then a Garudamon.
Oh yeah, that's right, I remember that. Yeah, in Data Squad, like, they come across a Beelmon with, like, a male voice, and it was really...
That exactly explains a few plot points in the Data Squad game. I honestly did not remember that off of the top of my head. It's like, you can't expect me to remember everything. Okay, so Garudamon usually goes to Phoenixmon, Hippogriffmon, or sometimes Veldurmon, since that Digimon got created. I'd honestly say Veldurmon then, since Chaosmon kind of came around the Sabers timeline because point in the timeline because Bancho Leomon was a thing then, Darkdramon was a thing then, Sleepmon was a thing then. Yeah, Veldurmon would make the most sense considering that's when all the Chaosmon Digimon came around. How do I remember that and not the plot points of the actual freaking series?
Because it's just, that's the thing. I could tell you things that are in Data Squad, I just couldn't tell you much about what the main plot actually was. I know where it winds up, I just can't tell you, like, the middle bits.
I know they fight Yggdrasil and the Royal Knights for the third time. Royal Knights for the third time, Yggdrasil for the second time, because they were the first series to repeat the story points of X Evolution, and it would not be the last. So I really like that movie, and I hate that it keeps getting ripped on while everybody else actually rips it off.
I mean, it was a movie that, like most Western fans don't really know about, but...
No, by the Japanese game,
right.
Anime and game makers. They keep ripping it off and saying... And while also saying that it's terrible. It's like, they really did shaft that movie.
it is always a shame when when you know something's being ripped off, but because of how that source of material is treated, everybody else thinks like it's the rip off, you know?
It's
a bad day to be a rookie level Digimon.
They discorded one of the best villains in karate. Yes, you've said that several times in the chat already. It's like, you don't need me to repeat every single freaking thing that's said in the chat, guys. It shows up on screen. And if I sound irritated, I apologize, but I've had a bad freaking week. I love it. He shoots a Lego at us.
I know, like, that is... I mean, that's the most villainous thing you can do. Like, I sit at, like, making a person step on a Lego piece. Like, I got shoes on, barefoot. Awesome.
You monster. Actually, I'm wondering what's worse. Screwing up walking on top of hot coals, or like, doing the same coal walk of fire with Legos?
Like, I want to say, like, the Legos thing would be worse, because with the coals thing, like, it's, you know, still not even just minor for matter, it's just simple physics at work, and you can easily make a recovery. But with Legos, like, the minute you, like...
J. Peacocks24 is going to get the G Gundam after watching Victory Gundam. We pray for your soul.
My condolences to your family after you, like, lose your sanity.
Oh my god, that series was terrible.
Victory Gundam?
Victory Gundam.
Yeah.
Ironic, because I really liked the Victory Second Gundam's design. There's like, it was in many ways a predecessor of the Destiny Gundam, and yet, for as much as people bitch about the Destiny Gundam's design, the Destiny Gundam was a better designed version of the Victory 2 Gundam.
I'm so glad Crunchyroll actually added, like, the G Gundams in their, you know...
What's my opinion on the Pokemon XYZ anime? I've actually said this in a few different places. I had a podcast with a few people over on Manic Expression, including Eli Stone, the cartoon hero, and Patricia Miranda, who... I forget exactly what she does. I think she does mainly podcasts, but I'm blanking on it. But basically, I went on record as saying the Pokemon XY anime, with how it's utilized the characters all across the board, is probably the best anime the Pokemon series has done yet, and yet they screwed it up with the ending and not letting Ash win a tournament.
Yep.
It's like, everything that followed would have justified him continuing the journey and showing that just because he won one tournament doesn't mean that he's actually a champion or a master or all that kind of nonsense, and that he needed to just keep traveling and keep learning to, you know, keep improving himself, because just a few simple tricks and one championship out amongst all of these others would not mean he's at the end of his journey. Yeah, it's like, that is the entire reason why they didn't let him win. It would mean the end of the journey. No, it doesn't! Especially with how they were changing the paradigm for the Sun-Moon series, which actually ended up pissing a lot of people off because of how they got screwed with the ending of XY.
Like, no matter how good the Sun and Moon anime is, like, the whole you can't win them every single time thing only works if you actually win a legitimate tournament. And
Joe has seen as well in the chat, Ash releasing Gudra and Greninja instead of them joining everybody else at the,
Wait, he released them? Why?
Yeah, that's news to me, too. I didn't know he actually did that.
Why would you release a Gudra and a Greninja? Gudra may not be the best dragon Pokemon out there, but it's a cute little
It's a dragon water type that's not a legendary.
Right,
it gets credit from that alone.
Yeah, it's like a cute little slime guy, too. Like, I mean, and Greninja's Greninja. It's a frog ninja man. Like,
and especially at the special bonding evolution thing, I would think he would not be thing. And yeah, chat's pretty much agreeing with me in saying that the only horrible thing was XY Seasons was the ending. And it's like, it pretty heavily harms the entire reading of the rest of it. It's like, it's an ending, what they did with the ending stuff is so bad, it almost, oh my god, that's a Chim Chim.
What?
Oh my god, that's a Chim Chim!
Where? What?
The sign next to the VIP door.
Holy crap, it is a Chim Chim! What? You were in this deep thought, and then you just stared, and you're like, wait a second.
So basically, especially with how they were taking things with Sun Moon, that's my big complaint with the XY series. I mean, even the movies are good. I mean, yeah, okay, no, wait, that one was for the... Hoopa is kind of, like, just a excuse to do a bunch of the a bunch of legendary battles, but you know what? They set it up well and made it a character piece off of, you know, Hoopa's normal self versus his evolved self.
I think Hoopa as a legendary is a freaking awesome concept. You know, like this 6-arm, it can be this like little cute genie guy, and then turn into a 6-arm, you know, deity that just opens up portals like it's nobody's business.
Oh, and yeah, that was the one good thing at the ending, that Ash and Serena kissed, because I shipped it. I shipped it so hard. And I didn't even watch the entire series constantly.
Oh, so it was confirmed that they kissed, like...
Yeah,
okay.
It was pretty transparently obvious that they kissed. There we go. Digimon.
Digimon. Where he somehow takes on the position of Brachiosaurus and a dragon. Still, those are some sharp wings.
Sharp wings.
He went to the tattoo parlor and got, like, blinged out.
To bling. Bling damn. Who can we swap in?
Logomon's not going anywhere for quite some time.
Artemis we could retrain up a bit.
Yep.
Go up to it. Actually, let's go with Lilymon.
Yeah, Lilymon doesn't get enough love.
We need a data type in the... it's a seed party memory error, damn it. Okay, so we need 4 less, so we need an 8. Gundam, Lobomon. Only a Gundam and Lobomon.
They're not evolving anytime soon, but it never hurts to get those levels in.
Free type.
Yeah. I mean, for what clips I have seen of the Sun and Moon anime, hot dang is the animation like... when it... Oh, Monk Disc? The hell's that?
I'm gonna look that up.
I mean, does a Monk Disc make Randy Newman play everywhere? It's a jungle out there.
Really? That's where you went with this? Defense plus 10, speed plus 10. That's really where you thought went that?
Yeah, that's the first thing I like that show. Like
I have no issue with.
That's where my mind goes, dude.
I enjoyed Monk too. It's just that that's not where I would take that. Do you like Galmon because he's one of... I like his Mega form, honestly. I'm not partial to Thomas in any respect, but, you know, he's... Galmon himself and his evolution line is just fine.
Yep. Little boxing glove doggy.
What is with people's obsession with what it counts as in the Greymon family? No one really cares. It's like, it's not the Draymon typing, where everything that is a Draymon automatically counts as a dragon.
Oh no, don't be evil if they actually made a Greymon, but not, it wasn't like the dinosaur, it was like GR.
It was just gray.
Like, it was just like a solid blob guy, it's like, hey, I'm Greymon. Like, just to do it, just to mess with people, and like how you can say gray as in G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y. Oh, is it blocking that red door?
Shouldn't be. Had to kill him for.
Yeah.
How did we get... No, how is the free wall back when we opened that already? Like, we were up on level 5.
Yeah. Ball crack.
How did we do that?
Weird.
It's like we bifurcated through the gate.
We accessed the Speed Force and just like vibed through it.
Okay, Jay Peacock is just rolling with the punches with the Victory Gundam series, so yeah, that's a good thing, because the stupid stuff in that gave me aneurysms, and it's like, I can't even really okay, Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 and 3 have the Victory 2 Gundam, and I forget the name of the pilot of that back from the series, but it's like, the only thing, I wanted to play as Katarina loose from that series simply to kick the kid's ass.
I mean, if anybody can derive...
And how do I remember her name but not the protagonists? It's that kind of series.
Yeah. Well, if anybody can derive enjoyment out of like a series like Victory Gundam, then you know, more power to them.
True.
I find the people like that can find legitimate joy in a terrible series fascinating. Like, I may not agree with them, but I would just like this. You know, I always like to see things from a different viewpoint because I might not take that viewpoint, but I can go, oh, that's where you got that from.
Speaking of which, I need to change the party around, so I'm going to have all the viruses in the main line.
Yep. Get some Lobomon action going, probably. Well, let's get some. We could suggest some.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And yeah, let's see what Lobomon can do. Okay, so he's not over here. He's not back there, so he's got to be in the back row. Oh, the back row.
I think our like team right now is just like anime as hell because we got like a armored dragon guy, the lightsaber wielding Lobomon, and sexy devil lady. And, like, this is like anime right here.
Yeah.
Oh, but, yeah, we should check the skills. I mean,
I thought it was the ultimate form. So yeah, he's still got a way to go to 50.
I love the little shoulder plates and the natural colors and like.
Here's a samurai.
Yep. Vegeta! That gag from Q was funny when they were trying to reenact the opening.
Am I in the right area?
I don't know, like, let's...
Kowloon level 4, that's what I thought. We're in Kowloon level 4 and I'm not seeing the guy.
That's where it...
It's like I hate this place for this exact reason. This is not the first time this has happened to me.
Unless we stop...
They're supposed to have a marker above their head.
Unless it was that lone... You already talked to that lone girl that was just...
Yeah.
Down. Lobomon, you're up. Hikaru Senshi.
Yeah. It's like, you know what I always loved about Lobomon? It's like the way he drew those lightsabers. It's like the zigging motion. It's like, so badass. And then you got the cape flowing behind him, and it's like...
well, not even just the cape, the fact that it's like a cool scarf cape thing going on.
Yeah. Sierramon's coloration is just perfect. I know, right? Oh, right, this back area is the only one we couldn't see before. And he's not there. You have no idea how much this annoys me. When they do this.
Terrible area design. I mean, the very least they could do is make it so that, like, go overkill. Oh, bam!
He changes into a giant halberd. How is that not awesome?
Let's see what it... Oh, why is it bigger? That's badass.
I'm actually a bit disappointed that they didn't, like, put in more attacks for them, since they're, like, Spirit Digimon. They're supposed to be super badass.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have, like, only 2 Spirit Digimon in the game, like...
Okay, beast forms, and then everything that goes from that, yeah, but... You know what I mean, like, they require special items to acquire them, why not give them the other special techniques?
Exactly. Well, we already checked the other side, right?
I checked over here, yes. Wouldn't surprise me if they're just buried in the back. Like they do.
Where's the hacker guy? I'm over here.
Hack. 開始だ.
Death to all who oppose her. Excellent, speed charge field. That's gonna come in handy later.
She has become Death, the destroyer of worlds.
She'll become Lust, destroyer of virgins. Would have been funnier had not flubbed the line.
I hate it when I do that. Where is it? Are we even in the right place?
Is this real life? Is it just fantasy?
Caught on a landslide to escape reality.
Fireball is saying that it would be cool if you had a party of Digimon related to a specific season, if themed music from that series would play. Yeah, but it would be kind of annoying because of rights issues.
Yeah.
Like, this video constantly getting flagged. They did that.
Oh, at the very least, they like if you did do that, they could give you like a bonus effect. Maybe they're all the way in that back.
You mean the backspace where we already went?
Oh yeah, sorry. She does so much damage.
Her intelligence is massive.
In fact, she's so intelligent, she already figured out how to, you know, go into the real world. Yep.
I hate it when the game does this.
What are we
I swear
missing?
this happened to the other...
Wait.
さあ、行こう.
Someone was asking for the link to the Pokemon podcast. I did. I didn't even post it yet. Because it's on Manic Expression. It would be on Manic Expression, I know that, because that's where I know the person from. Logs. Are they? Actually, it's probably been so long that it's not even listed anymore. Okay, that would explain it. We are on Kowloon level 3.
Curb your enthusiasm theme plays as we stare into the camera.
Oh, sorry for wasting everybody's time.
行こう.
Screw it, we're leaving.
ダメだ。
Yeah, peace out.
一旦引こう。開始だ。
That lone frog lives only to be a witness of the horror.
The horror, the unadulterated PG-13 horror. Abu did say that he wanted to make a game revolving around the Olympus 12. That would be nice. They haven't gotten enough spotlight.
I mean, it would definitely be fresh. I mean, I can't wait. I wouldn't.
I mean, Poseidon was from the from the Dusk and Dawn again, so
I mean,
they've been around a while. They just haven't really done anything.
I can only imagine what they could do with like a book with imagine like a Digimon based off of like Ares, the God of War.
Technically, that's Marsmon. Remember correctly, Mars is the relation to Ares.
Greek Empire.
Greek versus Roman themes.
The Greek Empire should like sue the Roman empires for copyright infringement.
Neptune, not on Poseidon. That was from Apmon. I always think Poseidon and Neptune are. Yeah, that's where I screwed that up.
Tastes like chicken.
Hack. 開始だ。
ほらほら。
I gotta crush him with a rock.
Well, a giant sword. You see, because, like, if you see a giant bug like that in your house, every other form of action is the appropriate reaction. Flamethrower, giant sword, whatever.
You ever like to see a movie version of a two-part final battle from Digimon Cross War Season 3? God, no.
Like, no matter, even if you gave that, like, whole thing a movie link, it still would not fix the fundamental problems with it.
No.
Oh! Damn. No, Tyrannomon and Skogomia. Well, it's appropriate that we have a Warrior of Light up against, like, these, you know, the Skogomia.
Kai ni Nai.
Damn, we just like straight up killed a T-Rex.
Kai ni Nai. You're not getting it. Hikari ni Nai.
Sort of got it. Oh, dude, you just did 666 damage on him. You hit him with the power of Satan Blade.
Did we? Did we really?
There's gotta be a Digimon in this game that has a broken Magnum technique.
I think there is.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Broken Magnum is a freaking cool attack.
It's a rocket punch. How else would you ever do it other than do it right?
I mean, you could punch regularly and normally, but that'd be lame. Why don't you just do a rocket punch? Oh, let's check out that hacker's memory before we take another mission.
Oh, right. We got another case because, of course, we have another case. Break the young heart into another territory capture mission before we can get to the next major thing.
File 28.
Some sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. Backdoors. Happy Hacker's Record. Backdoors. These are security holes that the designers and maintenance staff deliberately leave in systems. When Shinta finds such backdoors, they use them for their own purposes while ensuring that no one finds out. There are even some elite hackers who are capable of forcibly creating their own backdoors. That was simple.
Hooray, we acknowledged.
So close.
4 levels. 4 levels.
Gaiamon, max HP at 1300. Again, we're close. Isis is another 6 levels off, and 13 intelligence points from reaching it, so 13 levels. Lobomon's not going to Kendo Garurumon for... Oh, we could take it a Nightmon.
Yeah, wait.
We'll hold off on that. We'll trade him out for a Goonimon.
Yep.
No need to evolve.
Can we go do
for a while yet?
Why don't we go to Ken and Beamon if like
we need to get them to level 80 for their super skills.
Right. So no reason to rush.
No rush. Ooh, we can take him to Shine Greymon and then degenerate to all the better stuff.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
You know, sticking to Valkyremon, so I think it might be Valkyremon, Shine Greymon, and around the block because I want to go here last.
And then there's that mystery one.
That's Goldramon.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna swap out Lobomon for a Goonimon just because I can.
Let's see what the Spirit of Fire has for us.
Aside from burn things.
Yep.
This will be confusing to buying the Lupin Ranger versus Powder Ranger toys. Not at all. You see, they're releasing multiple types of packaging. They're packaging the transformation trigger with both the both a Powder Ranger version and a Lupin version, and then they're packaging the Good Striker as both a Powder Ranger and a Lupin Ranger version. And so essentially, you just need to buy one set of the transformation trigger of one type, and then one of the Megazord combination with the other type, because the mode changes for the Megazords between the two types also happen to involve their transformation trinket. See what they're doing there?
Yeah. I like the idea that the main combination, like the main unit of the Megazord, has its own mind, so it can decide what it who it wants to help on any given mission, and either they can lead to hilarity or drama. You know what I mean? Like
depending on whether or not they screw up writing how that works.
Yeah. It's a case of the writing has to be
done well. It needs to have a rotating focus between teams, so one doesn't dominate it until, say, they get a secondary mecha that can do more permanent regular combinations.
Yeah, and since I believe we have the writer of Wizard on board, am I remembering that correct?
The secondary writer of Wizard, the secondary writer of Gokaiger and Keeper Ranger, the main writer of Juoger.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a toss-up as to how well it goes.
Yeah, it's she's really has been better as a Junko Kimura, who's writing it, really has, in my experience, been better as a secondary writer than a main writer. It's I like Juoger, but it didn't exactly really stick out in enough ways, which made it kind of, like I said in the Kyoryuger reviews, unremarkable. They had a lot of good ideas, but a lot of them were things we'd seen done before, but what made them appealing was how the characters interplayed in that stuff, and that's how you're supposed to be doing it. It's just, if you've seen enough Sentai, you've seen these stories done before, and that was really the biggest hindrance to it. That's not exactly, I keep trying to mediate, that's not exactly a fault of the show, but that's kind of what Junko Kimura does. She writes interesting, unique characters, and then puts them into situations that have been done before.
Well,
it's the worst episodes of the show were the stuff that, that hadn't been done before, like the Halloween episode. The Halloween episode is its worst episode, period, of JoJo's worst episode, period. And the full ending arc was just... It wasn't justified. That was the big problem with it. It required the character be in a place and position, have a characterization different from the one presented thus at any point before it.
Although, like,
Q Ranger, people are asking how I feel that Q Ranger ending. Good that it's ending. Good that it's finally going away. I caught up to the super, not just Shishi read I can't believe we're having final forms in Super Sentai right now. Not just his Shishi read Orion form, but the super Q Reno stuff, and it's like you legitimately made a Gary Stu character and have ignored every fault he's shown throughout the show. What the hell? And that is my consistent problem. They ignore the faults of the problems that make the show unappealing.
And it's a shame that, like, Saban's probably going to be adapting Q Ranger.
It really is. Because the footage isn't even really usable for their purposes anymore.
And plus, like, with Zuoger, despite how it may have ended, the whole Gawago story was like, dude, like, I could easily see how they could adapt this and, like, you know...
It's the same problem as adapting Tokyuger versus Ninja. Ninja had more footage but less adaptable material. Whereas Tokyuger had the potential for adaptable material but not as much usable footage.
Yep.
Then the train appeal stuff isn't exactly, well...
Right, like...
So it's kind of back and forth, the understanding that you're rocking a hard place. Both of those shows are terrible. Checkmate.
Take that, you punk schoolgirl kids. So, what was the name of the combination of the 6 Rangers, Mecha, and, like, the main teams? I forget the name of it. Wild Tosai.
Wild Tosai King.
Yeah.
That's, like, it was the best combination of the show. When they got to Dodeka Wild Tosai King, yeah, that did not work at all.
Although I think, like, the way they came up with that combination was, like, the most hilarious one I've seen, where they literally took the cube forms and, like, how do we make this, like, how do we make this work?
Yeah, it was a silly bit of comedy that actually worked from a character perspective, because like they're like that goofy and out of their depth on that kind of stuff. So we have just spent an hour and 20 minutes doing missions. Would have been longer. And so we take care of this territory capture, and we're gone.
Yeah, no, we take care of that 4-star mission.
That's what I meant. The 4-star mission is story-based. This is all just side stuff.
Right.
Group battle. Who should we take? I know who we're going to take. We're going to take Fei Fei.
It's Fei is Bay.
Have I mentioned how much I love Agunimon's flowing locks? It's like Super Saiyan 3, dude.
You went further beyond.
I love how he keeps it when he goes Aldemon. I do.
I know.
It's like, Aldemon is like the best of both worlds with that show.
We keep saying this all time and time again. Frontier was a lot of things, but the Digimon Spirit Evolutions conceptually, why the heck is that? I mean, also Frontier had Stephen J. Blum in
every Digimon series, I think, aside from Adventure 01, has had Steve Blum in some capacity.
He's like the Easter egg. It's like, where's Steve Blum gonna appear next? Maybe he's in the main cast. Maybe he's the background character. Maybe he'll be integral to the plot. You'll never know.
Tendo Soji's the only good OP character in Toku. Yeah. Admittedly, his actor wishes that he'd been able to play him as less of an asshole, but It's like, it feels more justified with him than pretty much everybody else.
Yeah, I mean...
Tsukasa Kodoya, a close second, but he's a bit more of an obnoxious douche, even though I like the guy's character.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Tendo Soji fan, but I will admit that, like, at least in that show, it felt, like, more reasonable that this guy could exist than, say, other shows with, like, open characters.
Thoughts on Nostalgia Critic's classic review of Casper? I don't know why people would ask that.
That's a really random question.
I never liked Casper the original, so...
It's a thing.
And yes, we actually saw the ban list earlier. Monster Reborn and Sullen Judgment are back from being permabanned. It's like... And they're not even changing Monster Reborn's effects like they did other cards.
It's like it's been 10,000 years.
Kitty Cat, Emblem.
Yeah, that's the boss right there, so...
Let's not touch them.
Unless we haven't repeated the last time. Wait, Monster Reborn is no longer banned? Yes, as of the February 5th, 2018 ban list changes, it is off the ban list. I guess because, like, with how many different ways people have pulled stuff from the graveyard and got around Monster Reborn.
It's like, it's not overpowered. You can just, it's now a take it or leave it in its entirety card.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially since there's a lot of cards these days that, like, even when you, like, that requires summoning conditions and stuff, and, you know, it's not like the old days where, like, you can pull, like, Blue Eyes, or, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like,
yeah. Now, the problem, though, is they've nerfed pendulums yet again with the ban list changes, and it's like, stop that. They're barely usable as they are. Yeah, they're one of the top 3 decks, but it's like they dominate everything. You pretty much have to play Pendulum Magicians to get them to even work.
Yeah, which is a shame. Like, we said this the last time, I believe, but... Or at some point, but... With Link Summoning, if I have to play Link Summoning in order to, like, you know, play my deck, then there's a problem here. Like, I shouldn't have to use it. Like,
granted, it's even worse for anyone trying to pull off shooting Quasar Dragon now because Level Eater got banned. And I'm thinking, some people are probably saying, oh, that's a good thing. It's like, no.
Yeah, because
it's like, Level Eater isn't a splash into everything kind of deck.
Yeah, like, Level Eater, like, has...
Level Eater requires efforts.
Right, like, you can't just, like, use the effect willy-nilly. Like, you actually have to...
You have to plan it out. Hell, they could have errated the card to once per turn and not had a problem.
Like, I honestly thought it was a once per turn effect.
Or put it in a... Or put it down to being a limited card. That's how... That is better ways to have mediated the problem. Instead, they straight up banned it. They didn't even go to limited list like they could have. And it's annoying because I just built a Blue Eyes deck that took advantage of it. Granted, with my Blue Eyes decks, I don't even really need to employ Link Summoning in any regard. Just like, if you want us to play the archetype, the new light blue cards, then let us have the stuff that'll make it obnoxious. Like, you teased Link Karibo as this new awesome card, now you remove the best way for people to even see it utilized in their decks. Because, you know, Level Eater's a level 1, you instantly link it into Link Karibo, and Bob's your uncle.
Yeah. And Bob's your uncle.
Old phrase. Inherited from my family.
No, like, I wanted to do that, like, slowly introduce, like, old Chinese phrases into everyday conversation to see if it catches on. And, like, people go, what are you talking about? Look at you, Jin. Better, Serpentera.
Eh. Well, they are both based off the Chinese dragon.
Yep. We gotta take out that lady and...
Really? Oh.
Huh?
Damn, you just one-shotted them.
Oh. God damn those puns. You also play physical Yu-Gi-Oh! Or just online version? I do have physical cards. I don't have the money to, like, update them that frequently. So when I play something, I'm extremely irritated when it then becomes unusable by the next fan list update.
I just can't wait for, like, Banhammer to come down on, like, Trick Stars when, like, they become, you know, unstoppable.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is fine.
Everything is fine.
Says the man as the world's on fire.
Master, Kedir's been looking forward to your arrival. You're a pleasure to serve you, Deigozaru. I can already hear the Deigozaru at the end of their statement. Yeah, you're a few evolutions short of, like, usable there. Because we haven't seen that many Toxic Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans prior to Link Format's introduction. That because Link Format screwed everyone over by limiting how you can play things to require the card.
Yeah, like...
As we've discussed before, pendulums were accepted because they assisted you in playing everything, which had been pretty much devastated by the Exceed era, which had made reliance on just a spamming of same level 4 cards pretty much all you did, unless you happen to be one of those people who stuck to the shooting Quasar Dragon strategy, which was the only synchro deck to really make it through. Arc V improved everything. Fusion monsters got support on max. Exceed monsters still saw play and were balanced out now by the other ways to utilize them.
Arc V, like...
Synchro monsters came back in a lot of big ways. Ritual monsters had a massive resurgence outside of it, and not just limited to that one freaking archetype that always seemed to stick around. So it's like, you destroyed the game just to promote the new card type.
Like,
you don't do this.
Like, Arc V, like, bridged everything together, you know?
Hell, that was part of its storyline.
Yeah, like, the fact that, like, in the show, it never said one... I mean, yes, certain characters would declare their way of playing to be the superior form, but it never outright dismissed it either.
Yeah, it's like, you got hand traps up the wazoo, you got a full monster beatdown deck that worked for the first time ever, despite that being around for the time. You got awesome burn decks, you got so many ways to play that were improved by it.
It's like they I wonder if they spent so much of their creative energy on Arc V that by the time like they had to do work on Brains, they're like, crap, now what?
Now what should we do?
Like, I feel like instead of making a new something archetype, they should have just like, okay, how do we take what we have, but like maybe play these cards in a different manner, like maybe like different formats of play, like, you know, maybe keep with a speed dealing thing or something, or I don't know, but just if you're going to do the Link summoning thing, then why did you have to force it upon everybody? Like, you were going to like the summoning archetype, and you're going to like it.
Fireball Disaster again in the chat. Have you heard of the Blaze Blue cross-tag battle controversy? I have not. I don't play Blaze Blue. The only thing I'm vaguely aware of is them getting a bunch... Is it the one which has a bunch of the alternate characters through DLC?
Yeah, that's the one that he's probably talking about. And I've mentioned this before, but I don't mind that, to be honest. If only because DLC fighting game characters are nothing new. And besides, DLC...
Yeah, is it like the size of the roster that was? Because I don't think the stuff from other series coming in is that obnoxious, considering how common that is these days.
I mean, and the roster that they're apparently getting right off the bat is pretty sizable already, so... It's just, if the DLC characters are the kind that you, like, always wanted to see but never got to see, and if they do... Rather, what I'm trying to say is, It's
half
how
the
they-
roster is paid DLC. Yeah, that's obnoxious.
Yeah.
But again, nothing we haven't seen before.
Right, and it's also like
It's a bad
It's
policy, and it should be discouraged, but again, they're
Yeah.
not the ones to invent it.
Right,
That would be Capcom.
yeah, it's not the worst thing I've possibly seen. Like, and besides, like maybe at some point in time they make it like a
My understanding of it is that part of the thing with how many characters there are is they weren't done for the original game. They were like added in and commissioned later, or their licensors took forever to respond.
which is entirely possible because like the fact that we even have like Ruby characters in this professionally made fighting game is like I never thought I would actually see that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like it's called Paramount, huh?
Yeah, I was surprised.
Jeez, my god. So,
I'm starting to think I should evolve those two and just have some type of notation so we can degenerate them later.
yeah, why don't we like nickname them so we know like which ones they are? So that way we can say like a Gundam is Steven.
Okay, chat, we need a new name for a Gundam which will eventually be fused into Susanoo. Actually, no, what? I screwed the chat rename. I got a name already.
No.
Hino Kagusuchi. Japanese thing.
Can we name Lobomon Kotaro?
That's different than what I was going with, but that actually works just fine. Soldier of Light.
That song is so badass.
Okay, now we're gonna evolve the two, let them get some levels, and then degenerate them. I think Nightmon is gonna work just fine.
Yeah. I mean, one form of a knight to another knight.
Gotta shove him out now.
Diamond ain't half bad.
And then Skull Miramon because fire. Burning fire.
I'll take you to burn.
Physical attack.
What
It's
is
stunning.
when did Lobo from DC Comics get here?
Eh.
No, he's just a more edgier version of Ghost Rider.
Ow the edge indeed.
Yeah, be careful of those edgy characters, you might accidentally cut yourself. Level 55, huh?
Maybe are at 19? We're already ready? Wow. Impressive.
Damn. Oh, is Kotaro in the Digifarm so you can gain those levels?
You will be. Come on.
Duran, the rah 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 rah
Rah rah rah rah rah
rah rah.
rah. I think I'm doing. I feel like I should be degenerating them eventually because I pretty much just can't get anything other than another Durandamon.
Right.
This one is going to evolve Duramon, so I should probably get them some fun of the party. Yeah, I'm gonna trade them out, and then here. Like, who should I pull out for doing that? I'm gonna pull out Grappleomon as they're gonna be party fodder in a bit anyways, because, yeah, Voldurmon will... Actually, hang on, I'm not doing much with Fee right now, so...
Yeah, Fee's doing alright, so...
And then that leaves open a bunch of slots for other stuff. actually a bunch of other stuff.
Wanna throw Lilymon in there?
Yeah, Lilymon would be a good choice.
If that evolution line doesn't get enough love.
We got 4 slots open left. Okay, so... I'm gonna put Hippogriffon in the main party as, well, beta virus vaccine.
Yeah.
These days, they are going to get me more Tactician USBs. Pretty sure that's the 1,000 one. If not, I'm just wasting my time and money and not spending on 10,000s.
Like,
I'm pretty sure someone in the chat said it was the normal 1,000 one that did it before.
Just like real life. We're doing...
Line Love! Finally a more appropriate thing. Hey, Shinta, when you purchase a Monster Hunter game, if you could get Gar Armor, pretty sure it's already in a Monster Hunter game without required DLC. It was, like, patched in. And no, I have absolutely zero interest in touching on Monster Hunter. I said that in the video where I first mentioned that. Okay, chat, for verification, name changes are not dub-induced plot holes. They're arguing over how Kendo Garurumon is not technically a Garurumon. Even though no one actually gives a damn about that classification for them at all. It's not how they're even rated as classifications and families in the damn franchise.
Yeah, like, a dub-induced plot hole would be, like, if you
changed actual fucking dialogue that ignored explanations of things. A name change is annoying because there might be a theming relation to them.
Right, but...
Like, Garmon is a different reference entirely for, the, monster motif, but they decided to go with Garurumon because it's a wolf. Like, I could look up the etymology, and I'm pretty sure it's to a wolf legend. Because, yeah, I think it's in relation to the legend of Beowulf.
The original, like, one of the original badasses of mythology. Well, not the first, but, you know, you gotta admit there's something appealing about a story about a guy who, like, essentially fights, like, a...
Derived from the mythological Garmer, yeah.
Oh, what's the Garner? Never heard of that.
Mythological Garmer, which I'm betting is a wolf. I am dead certain it's a wolf. Old Norse for Rag is a wolf or dog associated with both Hell and Ragnarok. Cited as a bloodstained guardian of Hell's gates.
Dude, that's badass.
It is badass. But it's not exactly anything that in any way related to the story of Frontier.
Yep.
Yeah, a dub-induced plot hole would be, like, not explaining or, like, changing a character's motivations and actions in a series to be more, like, outright evil, but that not being part of the story they were actually presenting. Like, oh, say, the Doma arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! And yes, that video is coming. So yeah, that is a complete misunderstanding of what it means to be a dub-induced plot hole.
We could just drag him outside. You will get sunlight and you will like it.
If Victor Garon and Z Garurumon had an Omnimon-like DNA and Digivolution, how would that look like? Actually, I think they did do that. Just it's one of the Omnimon variants. Pretty sure it's one of the Omnimon variants, where or Omnimon is just a, War Greymon plus Rare Garurumon, War Greymon, Metal Garurumon, War Greymon plus Metal. Oh, that's a bit different than what I was looking for. Crap, I gotta look it up as Omegamon in the other wiki. This is what happens when you have, like, 3 or 4 Digimon wikis. Yeah, Omegamon Alter S. Its left turns is Blitz Greymon and Gold Crest Garurumon. Okay, I thought that was Big 3 Greymon and Z Garurumon, not these guys. Then again, it's like pretty much where they would be going with that. No idea why these pages are not loading. But whatever, they're just additional variants. Like, it's like Z Garurumon isn't even really a thing, that's Garurumon X. Yeah, that's just a variant. It pretty much just counts as Metal Garurumon in the Omnimon fusions.
I love the Arab typing.
Yeah. So silly.
I'm hacking. I'm hacking. In the cafe? The call is coming from inside the house.
Apparently the Greymon and Garurumon connection with the fire and light spirits is just symbolism as opposed to actually a species connection. Well, there is actually something that does relate to that, as Susanoo is the god of Susanoo is the god of storms in Japanese mythology, and a storm is most symbolized by the lightning bolt, and lightning bolts are just flashes of fire traveling at light speed. It's like literally plasma fire just striking it in the flash of a light. In fact, for most people, it is the exact connotation of light and heat in its most powerful forms.
Oh, hey there, kid. My god, he just came out of... He just saw spoilers for the next Tyson movie. I'd say so.
So he's locked in, and we're going to drag him out.
Like, you get back out here. Oh, I wonder what's keeping him there.
The Tyson movies are dead. The Tyson movies are dead! And we all agree that that's a good thing.
And nothing of value was lost.
And nothing of value was lost. Okay, it locked. The only thing of value was the potential for good movies in the spring slot, because it's going to be Amazon's concluding movie this spring, and as you all know, I do not like Amazons, and
ooh,
thanks
treasure
to
chest. Gotta get that loot. Topaz.
Tiger.
Okay, we know we just gotta find Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, you know, all those other guys so we can summon Rainbow Dragon. Oh, can you imagine if they made a Rainbow Dragon variant of that guy, Hitsugen? Okay, there's more people here. That's not good.
Is she possessed by Lady Digimon? Please tell me she's possessed by a Lady Digimon. Like hypnotism, lust spirit would fit. Especially we don't have the other Japanese gods as Digimon. Amaterasu would be cool to see. There are a few others, if memory serves. I just can't name them off the top of my head.
Yeah, he looks really happy. That's why he's constantly staring at the ground.
And of course she has to do the pose.
You gotta do it. Oh!
Lotusmon, even worse.
Well, crap. That's a mega.
That's a mega. This explains the 4-star ranking. Yeah, that's the ones I was thinking of. Fujinmon and Raijinmon.
Well, somebody's about to get their ass kicked.
And, of course, Takuyamon's a priestess.
If you're saying he's not brainwashing, then tell me how did Gundam style become such a phenomenon?
Gangnam Style was not a phenomenon. It was an internet meme. There's a difference.
Well, it's gonna be a fight.
I'll cut you. I'll crush you.
I'll break you.
You get screwed again, Shinta. No, I don't think so.
It should be fine. Oh, yeah, we're fine.
We're
fine.
absolutely fine.
They are... We're gonna break them.
Pretty much this is how that's gonna go. Because they are a mage. Seven's Fantasia.
Ouch. Oh man, you made Lady Digimon panic.
Attack Charge Steel. Let's shift it up.
Yeah, let's get the son of Dracula in here. What? Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards? Oh my god!
No, even better. Dr. Acula.
Dr. Acula, you sure want to take a lot of my blood today. Why is that? Reasons.
Right air kick!
Oh man, we're getting some EXP from this. Oh, no.
Only 1,000.
Oh. Hey. Not that anymore.
Just give up.
Let's just be savage. Come on, let's be savage. Aww.
Why do we keep getting ourselves involved with cases involving idols? It's like the one with the clone copying of the one girl that sucked that she also then became a legitimate fan of, and now this. And I think there was one before, but I'm blanking on it.
I wonder if somebody cursed us to keep coming across like idols that have gone crazy.
Oh, they're referring back to that earlier case too.
Yeah, like this doesn't solve our problem.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, Lotusmon. Alright.
1 week later.
The timeline for this game is weird. It's you?
The client.
Huh. Dude came out of his room.
Whoa, congratulations, guys.
That's nice.
Well, that's a happy ending.
That was fast.
Wow.
She resembled his girlfriend. Called it. Called it.
I was wondering who was ringing that telephone. These guys are confused. They're
I
like,
think
"What?"
it's like she appeared how the person she was brainwashing wanted them to appear.
Yeah. Erica? What did you do? Erica! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is devious.
This is so Erica.
Oh my god. I love this little hacker sim role.
Technically, she didn't brainwash him.
The
British have a saying about this.
All's fair in love and war. Oh my god. So moral of the story, don't piss off Erica.
I thought this is the moral of every story. See, this is why I love these interim stories in this game. In these games, it like adds so much fun and downtime between the harder story points.
Yep.
I mean, it takes forever to get through them thanks to the hacker level up requisites, but damn, is it not a fun time with those?
When you get to the mission that it's hilarious and fun, you get it.
It's like, I admit a lot more of the side ones in the original Cyber Sleuth were obnoxious, but I'm not having that problem here. And yet, if you look at the Metacritic data for this one across the board, this is being rated as the worst game. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, like, unless, of course, we hit a point where, like, it becomes, like... You know, like, how in fiction, like, there's those times where, like, everything's fine up until you say one thing that makes you go, wow, this went from okay to, like, great to crap in, like, a millisecond, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I really should generate that
But I
nightmare
really
eventually.
can't foresee, like, what could cause anything like that to happen, like...
What could possibly go wrong? I said it unintentionally, it doesn't count.
We got a lot of skills we can...
We have a lot of skills.
Her attacks sound like, metal album names.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yes, I love, like, Isis' new album, Hell Crusher 2, it, like, the part where, like, she whips out a metal guitar, like, you know, and plays, like, alright, I lost my train of thought. And rock, too. Not just a regular rock, it's a grand rock.
It's a big rock. Yeah, the magic attacks are much more needed. I should swap in Shining Laser, actually, because it's got plenty of physical.
Water attacks.
Hmm.
Ripping it.
Okay, anyways,
We got a case.
we got a case. Was it on the BBS or we're
Yeah,
going
BBS.
somewhere? Mr. Navitt returns?
Oh no!
Date! Some punks in Shinjuku. Get some strange help from Uratorane and Shopikine.
Oh god. The last time we came across Mr. Naffet, we all left horribly scarred.
Date-san? Madayoshi-san?
Where's your birth driver?
The thing is, I have yet to get one of those. If I'm actually delaying. I'm delaying purchasing just in case they end up CSMing it. TSM.
Yeah,
Complete
good.
sexual
Yeah, I know
modification.
you're talking
You know, just in case, because I really want to collect the cell medals, but you can't really collect the cell medals anymore.
Yeah. I thought the idea of the birth driver was pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Madayoshi is a alleged detective who used to be known as Shinjuku Matagi. Kabukicho Maverick.
Oh my god.
I totally see it, too.
I have to say this, but if she's gonna be the Maverick, then where's Iceman? That's a Top Gun reference for young kids.
No, she needs a wingman for that.
Ah.
My only familiarity with Top Gun is using the highway to the danger zone thing for a joke.
Yeah. The actual song itself is actually pretty good.
That's because I never take the highway to the danger zone. Cybersleuth and Hacker's Memory would make a good anime. I know, right?
Yeah, like you can clearly, like, the side cases can become like filler episodes, and like, you know, you can easily make a good long running anime out of this.
The problem is demographic.
Right, like who would it be?
Because this is clearly made for older Digimon fans.
Yeah. And that's sort of hard to convey, you know?
Yeah, it's like... It's definitely for the right demographic, for appealing to the older people. Like, like, a lot of this stuff
I love
should.
his face. He's like, oh crap, there's suspiciousness going on over there. There
Dude!
it is.
It's him.
The true face of terror. See, when the apocalypse happens and everybody's about to be killed, this is the last thing they see.
That's not what our intelligence said. It's a mascot! Maybe it's a street performer. Have you thought about that, guys?
Please. Like mimes deserve our attention.
Mimes, the spies of the the evil clown kingdom.
And as we all know, clowns are the ultimate evil.
They will destroy us all.
Yep. They want to dominate us and become they want to take us over and become the dominant species on the planet.
They'll make us float. They'll make us all float!
Quick, we gotta find the Tangelos. The best part of that whole entire gag was just like how long the voice actor like kept that tone of voice.
Wizard wonders. Mr. Navid is the yokai born from the grid of all teenagers stuck in a mascot costume. Well, there's stuck, and then there's cosplay. I mean, in Japan, usually when you get people dressed up as mascot characters, you get cat girls in low-cut maid dresses. Because Akihabara. I can never say the word right.
Hey, this guy starts chasing after me like it's a cursed object. I'm blaming it on you. Act natural! Moo. Okay, so now we have to hunt. Make no sudden movements.
It's just standing there, menacingly. Where'd it go?
Oh crap, the worst kind of Mr. Naffit.
Oh, there, it's across the street, in front of the,
Yeah, the worst kind of Mr. Naffit is the kind that you can't see, because it might be right behind you. Don't speak to it.
Are you sunbathing? Fancy meeting you here.
I have no mouth, so I must scream. It's good.
You are a great listener, Morn. Okay, if anyone gets that in the chat, you win. What's with its legs? Oh, that's actually an old, stage gimmick. You see, if you, some stages, they're meant to be blacklit, so that only people in... If you're dressed in black on those stages, you don't appear at all. So, if they're dressed up as stage props, it appears as if the prop is floating. So, pretty much when you have a character do a costume like that outside, the premise has stuck that you'd always wear tight black leggings and black shoes as it kind of carries over the illusion. Well, it would be funny if it turned out that Mr. Navid is the mastermind behind everything.
The true madman! It would be like the dog ending of Silent Hill 2.
Why would you intentionally provoke something into attacking you?
Well, I mean, what if it's like a bear and it's sitting on a treasure chest that you need, the monies?
Perhaps I think it'll be too late.
Hooray for police, authorized antagonizing! Oh god, I've turned and looked at this. Oh shit. It's charging up the evil energy! It's about to unleash the power of its stand! Gotta be more savage, man.
It's all on me now.
You have to unleash the power.
Do an annoying dance.
I love how the option is insult him.
Okay, chat. First, second, or third. 1, 2, 3. Type it away. Three, 1. I suddenly 3, 2, 2, 2. Okay, we're going with do an annoying dance.
Okay.
Unless we get another 3 and possibly seconds. Nope. no one's playing, so how do you like my little dance?
Wow! Wow, that is like a lame
Look
dance.
at those hips.
Whoa.
I don't think it worked.
Oh no,
Oh my God.
it did work! We've entered the true God, Davis! What have we done? We've unleashed the power of evil.
You don't know what you're... Oh, poor Dotse. She broke her cover.
Oh no. Run! Of course, the true mastermind of the game will not want to be captured so early in his plan.
You can't let it get away.
I love how we have to refer to it as an it.
On the general store.
But first, gambling.
Aw. You know, while I'm here, might as well. No, just the original ones. I really wish we could see these before they,
Yeah. Like, if they made a sequel to this, if they're gonna make a sequel to this game, that's what I would do. Like, you know,
let us see it visually.
right. Like, if you're gonna do the thing where you reuse assets, that's when you like focus your efforts on just, you know, little improvements. Like, I wouldn't mind if in like that shopping area, I forget its name. You know what I'm talking about, the mall.
Yeah.
Like if like at certain points in the game, like rare shops started opening up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's gonna be like the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World.
There he is.
Let's split up, gang.
Behind.
Sorry, kid. Nothing personal.
See, this is exactly why they have the black leggings, for scenes where it's entirely black in the background, because then the legs won't show up and they'll just be a floating...
You see,
character.
that chill of air behind your neck, that's the angel of death about to kill you. Or am I
It's like,
wrong?
if it zooms back, you won't be able to see the legs.
Or you don't know that you're already dead.
Omae wa shinderu.
Oh my god! I would be if you did it. Oh my god! What is this? What is this thing? What spore of madness have we found ourselves in?
Welcome to Eden. You didn't see or hear anything.
I'm just imagining that scene from Madagascar. You didn't see anything.
But we saw everything.
Don't you forget it.
These are not the droids you were looking for.
We are scared. We have been graced by the true death god. I'm pretty sure Mr. Navid's actually an assassin class servant with presence concealment. That's why, like, you could, like, vanish in and
I
out.
am now more invested than ever in this Navid conspiracy.
I know, right? That's the thing. This game's ability to make you get invested in something that is essentially so stupid. Like,
It would be even more hilarious if the guy in the suit turned out to be Chitose.
that would be amazing. I would love it if, like, Mr. Nappa was actually, like, a secret endgame final boss. You know, like the kind that you met throughout the entire game, but never really did much until the very end.
Oh
my god! I watched you. Oh god.
That was legitimately scary. This feels like a mission from the original game.
I feel I need an adult. Well, Pants to be darkened.
Pants to be darkened.
That's, like, would it be even creepier if, like, from missions here on out, we could see Mr. Navitt just, like, slightly in the background?
I'm gonna drop some more medals in that one dude.
Yeah. We can drop some medals in a vending machine and get a motorcycle.
Unfortunately, they're not that type of vending machine.
Oh, man.
Also, while we're here, we might as well look into the offline Colosseum. I was told previously that we can get the armor of the Digi armors from
that's right, yeah. Let's check that out. Oh, but, yeah. But first, you know, let's help this man with his addiction to metals.
10 grand is a good price.
Not bad, yeah. I wish I could sell a few things to get 10 grand.
Yeah. Okay, so let's check out the offline Colosseum before we move on to the next chapter of stuff. Yeah, I know how the Colosseum works, just let me fight in the bloody thing. Bronze Cup, ready, go!
Wow!
I can just pretty much put this on auto battle.
Yeah. In fact, that's what I'll do. You sent that baby to the dark void.
Well, I did attack with Darkness Beyond Twilight.
You know, I always enjoy when I do these Colosseum things and I'm already massively over-leveled, so I just, like, one-shot. Like, there's a long period of time where you just start one-shotting things.
It's like, I did this with the original game, too. I completely forgot about the Colosseum until I was ridiculously late in the game. Even though I work in the original game, you work in this building. You pass by it all the frickin' time.
How did you do that?
I don't know!
Critical black hole. I sort of got one of us is gonna wake up screaming with a nightmare of Mr. Naffit.
That's why I have Lady Devimon there. Actually, I should trade Lilimon out and save her for when we gotta do Angelomon and Lady Devimon's training.
Wonder how far in the Colosseum we have to get to in order to get the beast spirits.
Don't know. I didn't think it was the Colosseums. I thought it was the armors.
Oh, the armors. Okay, that's right. I'm not gonna lie. I always actually dug those armors as a kid. I think I actually had the, is it Magnavimon? Is that the name?
Magnamon.
Yeah, Magnamon. I actually had that as a kid. I just never, I think I lost, like, some pieces of it, so I could never...
Because the armored shell just goes bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a domination battle that they said was what generated the beast spirits. And there's the Colosseum launched, or one per rise.
Alright, so let's check. No, there's.
So I need to trade out Lilimon for someone else.
You meant to go to the Digilab.
I meant to go to the Digilab. I always do that with the external ones. Okay, I need another data type. Let's just...
Nightmon? Or Greymon?
Yeah, let's all go with Greymon. Nightmon's like... Nightmon, I pretty much am just gonna degenerate anyways.
Yeah.
Considering... Okay, you get some routes for Royal Knight stuff, but not much. So, let's take them to Tankmon.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, I need to check what it would learn from maxing out. because that's why I hadn't done it earlier. Okay, not actually much in the way of anything, just heavy strike.
Right, so yeah, you can degenerate and not really miss out.
Not miss anything. And Night Tankmon is somewhat useful in and of himself. Then they evolve into a host of useful stuff.
Ooh, that guy looks cool. I think that might be,
I'm forgetting what that is.
Whatever it is, we can definitely... it looks like we can evolve it if it gets to attack level 80.
Which is not hard at all.
Yeah, so we just gotta, like, essentially,
Get it to 26 and we're golden. And hey, part of our goal is to fill in the data for everything, so that's just fine. And we're good over here with Dora Greymon back in the party.
Yeah. We named nicknamed Dora Greymon.
I don't think we'll do that yet. Pretty sure that should be done.
Okay, well, what is Dora Greymon's ABL, by the way?
Dora Greymon's ABL is 9.
Yeah, so we can either go Alphamon or Kintarosmon, so...
We can't go to either because it's 9.
Right, yeah.
Well, back down to Dora Goromon then.
Yeah. I think I caught that because, like, it'd be such a shame to, like, spend a lot of time with...
It would be obnoxious to take him up and then do nothing with them. But hey, we can put Tankmon in the party for just speed leveling them.
Yeah. We're in for... Alright, to the Colosseum. To
Colosseum again.
To establish our dominance as the true Digimon master. I would love... You know, since there's a Tekken poster in here, I would laugh my butt off if, like, the final boss of the Colosseum is, like, Heihachi.
Mishima?
Yeah, Mishima. And, it, like, we have to... And he tries to throw us off a cliff. But that's what those Mishimas do. Toss their family members off of cliffs.
And let me see, this tournament is going to have a difficulty jump.
Yeah, there's going to be a difficulty spike at some point.
Like you do.
I mean, it wouldn't be a Colosseum in a video game if you didn't do that. Or if that didn't happen. 10 already, damn.
Now think if I had come in here with a bunch of megas.
That would just be mean.
I know.
Be like Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, just like, you know, like everything. Oh, look at Hippogriffomon. It's like literally 2 points away.
Hilarious. Would have been even more hilarious if it had been 1 away.
Hey, you crazy kids in your ultimate level Digimon! Nexus and Muketsujin like seem to have like a lot of, you know.
I have combo boosters on them. That'd be why. I actually gotta get more of those because think of late game with everybody always chaining attacks.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
Anta, いいかもだぜ。行け。
Oh, look at that! The shellfish actually lived.
The shellfish always lives. Until it dies.
Dumb.
みんなのおかげだよ。
Oh, I think it's that level up. Like, we just don't have to worry about our SP going out. What? Darkness wave! Well, and everything died.
The end. Well, even if it had not gone that way, Hippogryphinmon's fire attack would have done him in.
Oh,
私も結構強いん
badasses.
だよ
I still love that, like, Zara was holding, like, some of his factory power from actual numbers.
21 punch!
No, it's just 20.
No, 21 punch.
Ah. This isn't an appropriate amount of reaction to two, still rookie levels.
Yeah, but they're still badass rookie levels.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally changes itself into a Royal Knight.
Yep.
You can concede actually growing into one through its evolutionary forms.
Yep. So you can't be too careful. Like, you gotta put it down while you still have time. 20. Okay, if I'm guessing our next one is gold. This is fun. I love it.
It's gold! Steam dealer hacker.
I'll go back to the air zone solution. So Raptor Dramon is still a cool looking Digimon.
It is.
The other thing I like about it is that if you look at its chest, it's actually kind of fluffy, so yeah, it's like plated in armor. Also, this is like easy grinding, like, we don't have to...
Yeah. Now, I should have traded out Dorugamon and Tankmon last battle, because they're about ready for evolution again.
Yep, so I think at the end of this, we'll definitely do that.
Yeah. Start the treatment process. Yeah, your treatment process isn't very effective if you're attacking the wrong dudes.
Huh?
Well, that Padamon's dead.
That Patamon is beyond dead.
It's practically undead. Oh god, imagine they made like zombies.
It is no more! It ceased to be! It is an ex-Patamon!
Damn, we just set that Edgemon on fire.
Such a small offering. Nice.
This guy has good taste.
Very good taste. It would be a shame if someone did them in.
Yes, it would. Wow, that hurt. That. Oh, look, it lived. We can fix that.
Huh?
Oh, you are a stubborn Greymon.
And yet they keep attacking the, like, one weakest of their attacks.
Grappleomon used that cross counter. That's...
Yep.
あんたいいかもだぜ
Cyclopsmon over there, or
Cyclone.
yeah, Cyclomon. He's the
He is a champion.
Oh, really?
Yep. I always thought that his ultimate form would be Chimeramon, but Chimeramon always shifts between being an ultimate and being a mega in Series 4.
I mean, you gotta, you're the hero of this tale. You gotta play the giant Cyclops. You know, I could really make a lowbrow joke about Ogremon right now, but I am going to refrain from that.
Sitting under its toga.
No, that's not where I was going. Ogremon just wants us to get out of the swamp.
Chimeramon can also digivolve from Deltamon. Yep.
なんとかなったね
Is it a shame Betamon's like a fish? Because can you imagine if they made like megas out of the Greek alphabet?
In the entire Greek alphabet, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that would be also like a Kabuteria, like a Fies variant of Kabuterimon. Oh, cool, Double Dragon.
大事だ
I love this arcade game.
Dragon. Rock the dragon.
You missed.
Your aim sucks, dude.
Now you shall perish. Or at least get seriously hurt. Ouch. Can't wait for us to get to Lilithmon and then like... Or like just those higher tier evolutions and watch everything fall. Yeah, you can just take a bite out of crime.
Have we seen the new ban list? Yes, we have. Pendulums got gypped. Monster Reborn being back is awesome.
You said 11.
Film at 11. Because the news is the one that's announcing it, and then they're being so blasé about it. Oh, and yes, I am pissed about Level Eater getting banned.
Oh, look at that! We got Data Squad team up.
Yeah, we got the Digimon Savers team.
Yeah.
I didn't think he learned Ice Heart Code.
Apparently he does.
Of course, 2 out of 3 are weak to Lady Devimon, so...
Oh wow, the Sunflower actually lived.
The Sunflower always lives.
Nobody ever suspects the plants.
Oh, and yeah, we forgot about that. Blackluster Soldier and Envoy at the beginning at 3. Chaos Soldier decks are gonna get badass. Why is that something I haven't done?
Yeah, then why is that something you haven't done? I feel like you should have done that already. Knowing you...
I mean, I'm the dragon guy. Light and Darkness Dragon is easy to pull. Chaos Light and Darkness is an easy deck to pull off with dragons, especially to splash in Blackluster Soldier into.
Oh!
Ah, this must be the armor we're getting.
That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that guy.
Flamedramon, the Fire of Courage.
Oh, 2 also was like a, 4 series, but Young Evolutions, at least for some of them, like, were pretty bad.
The Digimental system was not bad. It's just that, you should have kept that instead of it serving as an ultimate diversion. Granted, I liked the Jawgrass system even more. I think the DNA, and especially them tying it back to the movie canonically, was a good choice. Especially with how it expanded on that a lot, but it's like, it felt like they could have done that with the armor forms and completely forgotten that Magnamon was a freaking thing. That really pissed me off. I liked Magnamon.
Yeah, the shiny gold! The legendary blade. Densetsu no Yaiba, I believe that. Oh crap! He just killed Gryffindor.
Now, the only way to kill Gryffindors is through backstab food.
Hey, I specialize in backstab food. How do that work? I don't know. Let me build up your trust for a little bit.
I had a revival capsule in here.
I don't think it's like something we're gonna need.
It won't get experience.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, crap. Did we run out of them?
We might have.
A full revival spray?
Revives all fighting Digimon at full HP.
Yeah. No,
Okay, actually, these are exactly what we wanted. Revival capsule. Lewis Williams in the chat. Buckbeak, no!
Mental in charge. I am now smarter. And that's an appropriate response right there.
Didn't even need to boost their intelligence, I guess.
Yep,
Yeah,
did you take your courage? Awesome. Well, we know what we're doing next. But first, we have to go to the Digilab and,
do other things.
Yep.
Be proud. I hate you. You're the Gold Cup Supreme Champion. Now into the next challenge.
Those puns weren't perfect.
What is my favorite armor in Digimon? Magnamon. It is time.
Time. Let's do it.
Okay, that was weakened by how I had to cough, but yes.
It is time. Let's see what Dracula's son turns into. Yes. Yes. Look at this thing.
Exceeded the max number of skills.
Ah.
Crystal Revolution, Eye of Golgum. Increases one of foes' defense by 30%, inflicts confusion. Magic attack, 90 water damage to all foes, 20% damage restores the
That's
HP.
not bad.
I'm gonna lose destruction.
So I guess this was a Gorgon pod? No, that's Gorgon, you fool. To the farm with ye.
To the farm with ye.
Well, look, we can evolve Tankmon and,
Yes, we can. We can also evolve Isis. Lotusmon.
yes. And now we're just gonna like level up Lotusmon a little bit, get her skills.
Yeah, we're probably gonna keep her in the party.
Oh yeah.
For the time being.
Yeah, Seven's Fantasia, like, she gains some, if memory serves, she gains like a lot of status and skills that can be really useful later.
Mm.
Well, let's evolve these other folks first.
I was gonna put them over here, and then we're gonna figure out party formation next. Because I was thinking of swapping in Lilymon and the Mastemons.
Yep.
Mastemon Digimon.
Oh, and we gotta put.
Speaking of which, dun dun dun.
It's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Oriomon.
Yes. What you were if you went blind for a second, that's because the awesomeness of this Digimon like just kind of blinded you.
Eisei Ryujin. Defense betraying strong electric attack on one foe, tends to critical more often.
That's badass.
And it's just Jogress fodder. AKA DNA Digivolution fodder.
So,
Bergamon back to Doragreymon. Should have enough for its next evolution after this. Yep, ABL 20. And Tankmon to Dude in Black.
yeah. Let's just see what this guy does. Oh!
Huh.
Volcanomon.
Volcanomon.
Never seen this guy before.
He's gonna evolve into Gankumon.
Or that
This guy, who I keep forgetting what that's supposed to be, and Metaletamon.
But his ABL's at 20, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, his ABL's already at 20, so we can hit everything but Gankumon. And Gankumon is one of the badass Royal Knights.
Oh, he's a Royal Knight?
Yep. He is technically... I think we count him as a monk. With regards to how that usually works.
Wow, his abilities.
Valduramon's still a bit off, whereas Grappleomon's almost ready to go to Bancholeomon.
What is its defense at right now?
Defense 130, defensive 98. Okay, so a while yet.
Yeah.
Like we could level up, evolve into Sabreleomon first. Actually, we could just do that just to get him
because I think that would be a much smarter option. Because
short term, at least.
Yeah, for short term. Do we have anybody else like to go? Let's check on Isis. I think she still has some levels to go. But...
Oh yeah,
no, that's right. We just evolved
her. Yeah. Artemis is our coming darling, the Dianamon, and she is ready to go to that just with some leveling, which is why I attempted to keep her in the party.
But we would have to like.
I was trying to think. I was put Lilymon and the Angelomon and the other lady Devimon in.
Yep. Now I wonder if we get any other armors. Oh, that's.
Yeah. Figured that was gonna happen.
So.
3 datas. I'm gonna swap out Artemis.
Sorry, Artie. Oh, should we get a Vmon and like train it up for Langedramon?
I'm tempted. Okay, now we've got 3 vaccines and pretty much the same problem. So I need another virus type.
Metal Tyrannomon?
Metal Tyrannomon will work. Shit.
What?
Forgot to grab the equipment from Isis. In fact, I forgot to grab the items from everybody.
Crap.
Put it here. You know what? He can keep the camaraderie USB. I don't exactly need it. Just check for anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, Alucard is a pretty charismatic dude. Like, he gets that camaraderie up with everybody.
Okay, who'd I swap out for Isis?
Lady Devimon.
Right.
Because we want Lady Devimon to go to... Lilithmon? Or...
Mastemon.
Mastemon, that's right.
It's like, I'm pretty sure I need to take them both to Mega at least once.
Right.
Just to get the stuff.
And new Platinum Newimon, just, you stay in the Digibank.
Yep. And you know what? You're right. We should see about converting a Vmon just to get the Rangermon bait.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the field guide doesn't say what level. What am I saying?
We have to have a Vmon in there somewhere. We don't?
Right past it. We must have not all the data for it yet. For, you know, the next generation. Sort by name. Yeah, I'll scan rate 90.
Oh my gosh.
Leave it alone for now then.
Yeah.
More friendships.
Yeah.
which I need to check something. Gundam Digimon is at level 33. Is, you know, the ABL issue, I'm tempted just to generate the Stingmon, but I don't know how much more, like, skills I can be learning.
Well, let's check that out real quick. Yeah, we found, like, there's... Okay, we're still waiting.
Thunderfall, Wind Claw, and Cross Counter. Yeah, those are worth keeping in at that for a bit longer.
Yeah. And once it hits level 45, then we can degenerate it. Oh shit.
I'm tempted to do another tournament, but I'm likely to screw it up. Actually, no, I should keep Grepliomon in the party for a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's...
How was Lady Digimon 20 and Manager 137?
No idea. The King of Fists. Well, he's not the King of Brains, but he's close. I love the attack name. King of Fists.
Okay, I'm gonna save and see if we can't crush another tournament. It's likely gonna be a bad idea. I freely admit that.
Yep.
Or is another Colosseum match even open? Okay,
Okay,
down for maintenance.
Whew. Let's see if we have
Main story then.
Yep.
And if we're going to the main story, I'll switch out Hippogriffmon for Lilymon.
Yep. So tackle a little bit of the main story and...
More of the main story. We should have gotten the main story a while ago.
Yep.
It's like we've been doing nothing but screwing around for the last almost 3 hours. Then again, that's this game. You get involved in the side quests, and it doesn't feel boring, so...
Right, like, you get so wrapped... Like, I think that's a really nice problem.
It really is a merit to the games that the side quest stuff isn't that tedious.
Yeah, like, you don't... Even if you...
It's time-consuming, but you don't feel like you're getting bored.
Right, like, they make this... The strength of the writing makes it so it's worth your time to, like, pay attention to the... Yes, we have to go back to the Digilab to ask Mirai what's going on. Fuck.
I label Omnimon a fusion and Pyrodron as a Jawgrass in Cross Wars. No, fusion and Jawgrass are the same thing. It's like they were commenting on Omnimon being a Digicross in that episode, and then clarifying that Omnimon and Pyrodron are the same thing. That the fusion process for Omnimon fusing together is known as Jawgrass, or DNA Digivolution, not Digicross. Digicross is something completely different. Go to the hacker forum. Seems there's trouble brewing. The destinies of several people intertwined there.
Don't lose your way. I would like to know what shenanigans Mirai and those sister mons are like getting into when we're not looking.
Don't ruin people's headcanons. I'm gonna go with, yeah, Zach, the hacker forum. Uh-oh.
Let's go.
A fresh Gomamon has just come in.
Oh, poor Gomamons. Aww. Gomamons are adorable.
Now, if I remember something, they said to not shut down this thing for some reason.
I would, you know, if RPGs have taught me anything, it's that when situations like this pop up, your instinct is to shut it down, but if you leave it open, then you get some pretty sweet stuff later.
Hmm.
Yep, so you think we just talked that, you chilling there? I guess we talk to everybody. I guess we leave.
Guess it was the wrong hacker location, and we just saw a special cutscene. Or I can go back to the hacker forum and possibly see something else happen.
Oh. Let's talk to Mirai again.
I gotta check the other hacker forums.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's
Right.
3 of them.
Crap, Leomon's blade arms are just constantly...
They're not blade arms, they're grinders.
Grinders, yeah. Just constantly going.
Thought it was connect Shinka, not Jogress Shinka. Jogress is an amalgam word. Joint progress. Like, progressing to the next stage of their evolution, but jointly with someone else. It's like, it's a silly word, but it makes sense in context. Okay, so, I guess that was it.
Let's just... Okay, that's weird.
Maybe...
Let's talk to Mirai again? Because... It can't just be it.
That can't just be it.
Yeah. I hate it when I get to these points in a game where I'm just like, what did I do wrong? Like, am I not?
I swear we missed some line of dialogue. 8 hours to have arrived yet. Try solving more. Oh, come on!
We just did that! What the hell? Okay. Then what? Are we not strong enough?
Until rank up 1,000 points.
Come on. We didn't get more cases then. Energy disc. Ooh, nice.
And it's like, we have 1 case and then we've got 20 minutes before any more of them will pop up. So it's like, did something else show up on the BBS? Something else showed up on the BBS.
Yeah, no, let's check out Battle for
Digimarket.
I think that's what we were...
We'll do this quickly, because points, and we're almost at the time for our break.
Yeah.
Could you go save the oven?
Oh, sure.
Food?
Yep. Garlic bread, right?
Yep. Meanwhile, we're still training up the camaraderie thing with Chitose and you. Why do you dumbasses keep showing up for fights? It's like, you're not going to win. The bums always lose. No, wait, the bums lost. The bums always lose. That's the line. Kieran's... Apparently the chat is having a thing about all the ways to evolve. How did you guys not mention X Evolution? It's like, it's the title of a movie. Oh, and of course, Warp Digivolution, where you just skip your levels. One foe, one foe. The King of Fists! Hey, Des, what is your favorite AU and UC Gundam series? I'm one of those people that just really likes Wing. It's like, I know it's not the best series, but I can enjoy it for what it is. For Universal Century series, I gotta go with either the 8th MS Team or Stardust Memory. I lean more towards Stardust Memory, though.
Huh?
Or, sorry, 8th MS Team, not Stardust Memory. It's like, I really got involved in that series' love story, and it's like, it's my favorite as a result.
I can't wait to see Leomon's signature move. Is it awesome?
I thought you were here for that.
Oh no, I was.
Oh, yeah. The King of Fists. Shoryuken!
No, was that a broken magnum?
It could have been counted as one, I guess.
Yeah, no, but you're right. It's more of a Shoryuken because for it to be broken magnum, I must be detaching my fist from my arm, and then it is also spinning.
Huh?
You asked this previously, have you heard of Yokai Watch? Someone has asked that of me I feel every week at this point. Yes, I've heard of Yokai Watch. I've mentioned Yokai Watch in a video, the Mega Man Battle Network 2 review. I know of its existence, I have no interest in it. Yes, I know Johnny Young Bosch voices the protagonist. It annoys me because he's playing pretty much the exact same character and using the same voice he would have used for Yuma Tsukumo had the dub of Zell not ended up being, well, crap.
Yeah. That is still, like, fascinates me of, like, a reality where we
almost got a decent dub of Zell that wouldn't have turned the protagonist of that series into the most hated protagonist. He still would have been the most hated protagonist, but now for the 4Kids reasons, he is.
Yeah, like, if we're gonna hate if we're gonna hate Yuma, let's hate him because of, like, the content of his character, not what the...
Not stuff that was made up about him in the dub.
Yeah. Because there are things to actually like about the character, it's just that there's so much also dumb things as well, like...
You know, she's so disgusted at the idea of us being their fated prince, then stop coming to challenge us!
I've done that.
Because damn it, everything is gay about this!
Man, we just have the moves, like, we just exude the natural main protagonist charisma. But even if we are the background character.
We got Chitose's cookie.
I think that's what I like about this game, the fact that even though you are the main character in the overall grand story of this, you know...
We got Chitose's cookie.
Huh. Nope, everything's totally normal about this.
Absolutely normal.
Yeah, I mean, like, just, you know, when you are bros with somebody, you just give them cookies.
Thomas Alvarenga, wait, who came first, the Omega Man or the Piotramon Paladin mode? I would think that Omega Man was created by the company first, and then Paladin mode was created, but lore-wise, it's like, it doesn't exactly sync up that way.
Yep, so let's
Skyfire's excited about the new Trigger's new mecha series,
oh,
Darling in the Franxx, and yeah, that's on our eventual watch list.
Like, yeah, I figured we can like let a few episodes like you know get released and then like.
I'd rather wait for the dub.
Okay, yeah.
It's like no offense, but
I think that's that kind of series where I feel like the dub can like really make things morph.
Yeah. Okay. We are going to go on break. It's almost been 3 hours, and we're going to get something to eat, so we will be back in about 15 minutes, I want to say.
Give or take.
Give or take. So, we'll see y'all later. Back in 15.
Yeah, so don't freak out. We'll be back.